Have a look into this case study. Case study number 1. And before proceeding to this case study, I want to discuss with you one more point, which will be in similar lines with small service provider exemption, that is proviso to rule 6 sub rule 1. Proviso to rule 6 sub rule 1 of service tax rules 1994. Okay, just I will tell you where it is. I have given it in the procedures. Page number 252. Page number 252. 252. Page number 252. Special provisions with respect to individuals or firms for payment of service tax. Fourth proviso to rule 6 sub rule 1. So just remember it as proviso to rule 6 sub rule 1. Okay. What is this about? See, once upon a time, that is 2011, at the time when point of taxation rules came, so these chartered accountants, cost accountants and few professional company secretaries and professional bodies, they went and approached. First these chartered accountants went and approached. Sir, approach Chidambaram. Sir, you have kept point of taxation rules. We are providing services to our clients. We are raising invoices. Suppose if we are not receiving payment, then we are required to pay service tax to you. How come it is correct? No, you have to do that. That is what point of taxation rules tells. That's what Chidambaram replied. Okay, that's how, sir. Fine, sir. Thank you. Then immediately Chidambaram got it out. These crooked people, chartered accountants. So these people, if we collect taxes from them, definitely they will show. What they will do? They will create new type of loopholes, and in that loopholes they will start enjoying. Not only them, they will suggest their clients also to enjoy. Now we should sue them. Chartered accountants are very important for country. So how to sue them? Okay. In case of chartered accountancy services, the service tax is payable on receipt basis but not on point of taxation basis. Okay, fine. No problem. Again, cost accountants went. Sir, you have given exemption to chartered accountants. All these cost accountants are followers, copycats. So they went. Sir, you have given to chartered accountants. Where for us? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Company secretaries. You know we are growing body. Ministry of Company Affairs has given most of the powers to the company secretaries. So if you are exempting chartered accountants in their arena, please exempt us in our arena. Okay, fine. Go. Like this, every professional body was coming and they were claiming exemption. Okay, fine. It has been restricted. The exemptions. What is that exemption? In case of these professional services, service tax is payable on receipt basis but not on point of taxation basis. Then Manmohan Singh took charge during that period. So this person Chidambaram was sent to Home Affairs and Manmohan Singh took the charge as Finance Minister. He thought, what is the need of this exemption? My intention is to collect tax from everyone. So why should I give exemption to all these people? Okay, exemption withdrawn. Exemption stands withdrawn. Again these people, they formed a body and they went and represented. So these chartered accountants, cost accountants and company secretaries. So there again Chidambaram is back. As Finance Minister, he gave exemption. But he cannot give the same exemption again. Why? Because once he has given exemption which has been resigned by another person, another Finance Minister, and he belongs to the same government, that too he is Prime Minister. What he can do? So what we can do? Fine. This proviso to rule 6 sub rule 1 came. This proviso tells all individuals and firms are exempt from paying service tax on point of taxation basis. That is, either they can choose point of taxation basis or on receipt basis up to 50 lakhs of their services provided during the current year. Clear? Up to 50 lakhs of services provided during the current year, they have the option either to pay on point of taxation basis, that is invoice basis, or on receipt basis. Okay. You know why this provision has come? It's only because of chartered accountants and all these professions. Why? Forget about all these professions, cost accountancy, company secretary, only because of chartered accountants. You know why? Can chartered accountant act as company? Can chartered accountant form a company? No. Chartered accountants can practice either as individual or firms. Now understood the logic behind this provision? For individuals and firms only this benefit is given. So who will practice as individual and firm? Who is compelled to practice as individual and firm? Which professional will be like that? Only chartered accountants. Of course, cost accountants and company secretaries. Even advocates can form company. Even other architects can form company. Even doctors can form company. But chartered accountants are restricted from forming a company. Correct? Why? Because the first disqualification will appear. What is that? Auditor should not be a body corporate. Okay, due to that reason. Okay, so this exemption is given only for them. But just like that, this exemption is not available. What is this exemption? Instead of calling it as exemption, I will call it as a benefit. Why benefit? Because up to 50 lakhs. Up to 50 lakhs of service provided, you have the option either under point of taxation or receipt. So usually you will opt for receipt basis. But this amount you will receive in the next year. So you are only deferring the service tax liability. You are only deferring the service tax liability, but not that you are exempted from paying service tax. This year, instead of paying this year, say this year you have provided 40 lakhs of taxable services. You received only 20 lakhs. So what you will do? This year you will pay tax only on 20 lakhs. But the balance 20 lakhs you will receive in the next year. So next year you have to pay. You are only deferring your tax liability. That's it. That's the benefit here. Okay. But to claim this benefit during the previous year, the value of taxable service provided should not exceed 50 lakhs. To claim this benefit, during the previous year, the value of taxable service should not exceed 50 lakhs. So what is the benefit here? Taxable services provided up to 50 lakhs. There is an option to pay service tax either on point of taxation basis or on receipt basis. This exemption is available subject to this benefit is available subject to the following two conditions. Condition number 1, this benefit is available only in case of individuals and firms. And condition number 2, this benefit is available only if the value of taxable services provided during the previous year does not exceed 50 lakhs. Okay. Now combine these two, small service provider exemption and this benefit, and tell how it works out. Say I am starting business during the first year. Okay. This we'll see the chat. Combined analysis of small service provider exemption and proviso to rule 6 sub rule 1. Rule 6 sub rule 1 of what rules? Of ST rules. Okay. 1994. Just take here particulars 2009-2010. Fine. Again you will get it out, sir. In 2009-10 there was no benefit. 2012-2013. This for the first year you are starting business. Okay, this is your first year. Value of taxable services provided. Value of taxable services provided is 6 lakhs. Whether small service provider exemption available? Whether small service provider exemption available? Yes. Why? Exemption available? Yes. What is the amount of exemption? Amount of exemption up to 10 lakhs, but in this case only 6 lakhs. Okay, why? Up to 10 lakhs means either the amount or 10 lakhs, whichever is lower. Next, service tax payable on? Service tax payable on 0. 6 minus 6, 0. Whether benefit under proviso to rule 6 sub rule 1 available? Available or not? Available? Yes. Yes, but he will not avail that. It is available, yes, but there is no use of it. Why there is no use of it? Because you are not paying tax. If there is any service tax to be payable on some value, then only this benefit will be useful. Okay. Can the benefit be applied? No. Why? Because you don't have any liability. Only when you have liability, then the question arises whether it should be payable on receipt basis or on point of taxation basis, etc. like that. Next, whether registration is required? Whether registration required? Yes or no? Why? Because the amount does not exceed 9 lakhs during the current year. Correct? No. Okay. Next. 2013-2014. Value of taxable services provided will take 9 lakhs. Whether small service provider exemption available? Yes. Amount of exemption? Up to 10 lakhs. So here 9 lakhs. Service tax payable on? 0. Whether benefit under proviso to rule 6 sub rule 1 available? Yes. Can the benefit be applied? No. And whether registration is required? No. Only when it exceeds 9 lakhs. Only when it exceeds 9 lakhs. Okay. Only when value of taxable services provided exceeds rupees 9 lakhs. Only when value of taxable services provided exceeds rupees 9 lakhs. Then 2014-15. Value of taxable services provided 10 lakhs. Whether small service provider exemption available? Yes. Amount of exemption? 10 lakhs. Service tax payable? Whether benefit is available? Yes. Can the benefit be applied? Whether registration is required? Yes. because it exceeds 10 lakhs. Sorry, exceeds 9 lakhs. So which means registration is compulsory. 2015-16, 20 lakhs. Whether small service provider exemption available? Yes. See the previous year. See the previous year. See the previous year. So previous year does not exceed 10 lakhs. So exemption available during the current year. Amount of exemption 10 lakhs. Service tax payable on 10 lakhs. Now whether benefit under provision to rule 6 sub rule 1 available? Yes. Can the benefit be applied? Yes, because you have some 10 lakhs. So how will you apply? So even though you have provided services, to the extent of